Mind your mind. Always mind your mind.
Hello. Last time we were discussing about anxiety, and I was definitely telling you what happens in our body when we experience anxiety. And yes, we also need to look into when exactly do we feel anxious, because there are certain signals that our system gives us, and only after those signals we start experiencing anxiety, and then we start experiencing, giving all those responses that we normally give to anxiety. The first thing, when we start feeling anxiety, is our breathing becomes a little irregular, our heartbeats increase, our focus on something about which we are getting anxious, it increases a lot. And after all this happens, something starts happening in our stomach. Maybe what some people say, butterflies in the stomach, kind of it. So, all these are the symptoms which show that yes, you are experiencing anxiety. And all right, now once you experience anxiety, what is to be done? Many people just surrender to that anxiety. And when you surrender to anxiety, you're finished. So never ever do that. The moment you start feeling anxiety, I will also tell you what happens, what are the symptoms, and I'm also giving you some basic clues of handling your anxiety. Reason is, when you experience anxiety, normally people tend to take some tablets. And these are the tablets which directly or indirectly cause harm to your system. And ideally, that is the reason why it is better to stay as much away from the medication as possible. All right? Remember that. And so, what best is required is, when you experience anxiety, that means when you start seeing all these symptoms, shift the focus from the situation or thing which is making you anxious to something that makes you relaxed.
Mind slippery points of mind danger signals by mind hidden tears in mind future signals by mind your mind. Always mind your mind.
Stop thinking about the thing that is causing anxiety. What will happen? You will ask me, okay, if I stop thinking, is the situation going to change? No, the situation is not going to change. But your response to that situation is sure to change. And the situation may not harm you, but your wrong response will harm you. And if you work on that wrong response, then and only then you will be able to manage your anxiety. So, it is the most important thing. Shift your attention from that anxiety causing situation, number one. Number two, focus on your breathing and take as many deep breaths as possible. Three, focus your attention on something which may sound to be absolutely irrelevant. Maybe somewhere outside your window, some bird is chirping. Focus on that. Or somewhere in your house, somebody has put on some music. Focus on that. Or maybe if the fan in your room making some noise, focus on that. It could be anything, anything which is absolutely irrelevant. You know it is irrelevant, but you're focusing on it just in order to distract your mind from the anxiety causing situation.
Find fears in your mind. Find noise in your mind. Mind tears of your mind. Mind smile of your mind. Mind your mind. Always mind your mind.
And once you focus on your mind on something irrelevant like that, your mind relaxes. And then the relaxed mind can think about finding the ways of handling that tricky situation which has actually given you the anxiety. And then you just end up in handling that situation so well that next time if that situation happens, you will never ever have an anxiety. I would say try this once and do share your feedback after doing this in the comments of this video. Okay. Next time I'll come up with one more interesting way of handling anxiety. If this thing is not, this clue is not working. Okay. Bye bye.
My